What's up, everybody? Thank you for visiting my channel. This is Ballin Fantasy with NKB, and I'm your guide, Naquanta, aka NKB. And if you love fantasy sports, NBA fantasy in particular, whether you've been playing for years or just starting out, this is the place for you. Stay tuned.
B.I.G.
Let me just give you a little insight onto why I started this channel. First thing, I love the game of basketball. I remember I was 3 or 4 years old. In my basement, there was a little toy hoop, a little basketball, and I remember picking up the ball, looking at the hoop, and saying, I need to get this ball in the hoop. Nobody had ever told me about the game of basketball at that time. I just knew what I had to do when I saw it, and ever since then, I couldn't stop playing. Been playing my whole life, and I remember watching NBA games, had the pleasure of watching the latter half of Michael Jordan's career, the GOAT. One of my fondest memories is watching the 1998 finals. Time is winding down. Jordan has the ball in his hand. He has Brian Russell on him. He takes a dribble to the right, gives the meanest push I've ever seen to clear space up, throws up the shot, dagger. At that time, I was young, but I knew that is the last shot of Michael Jordan's career. That is the best way to go out, a dagger to win the championship on your way out of the league. And I was like, this is amazing. I already knew he was a legend at that time, and that was just the perfect way to seal it off. I am a Wizards fan. He did come back to join the Wizards, and I actually had a chance to actually watch him in person and go to the games and watch him. So basketball is just an amazing sport, and it's a big part of my life. So also what comes with that is fantasy. Fantasy sports is one of the best things that a sport can offer its fans. Just the whole concept of fantasy, I love it. Putting your knowledge of the sport to the test against other enthusiasts, against your friends. Try to claim that #1 spot through a season-long grind to win that championship and get bragging rights. Putting the best team together possible to destroy your opponents day in and day out. Finding all the parts and pieces that you need throughout the season. Watching NBA games, having fun, keeping tabs on almost every single player. And then with that, you can pick up players that nobody has on their radar and watch them do work for you. And throughout the season, it's a tough grind, but the reward is definitely worth it. And that's why I'm here. I want everybody that subscribes to this channel to be in the best position possible to win their fantasy leagues. I want you all to have an outlet to come to when you're getting off of work, getting out of school, on your lunch break, just to come to a place where you can get tips and advice on, daily fantasy action, daily NBA news. We're gonna be looking at different stats, different numbers that look like they don't matter, but it'll definitely matter for your fantasy team, and we'll go into depth why. We're gonna be looking at all of the NBA superstars. We're gonna be looking at the rookies, this rookie class that just came in. Feel like it's one of the best rookie classes that we have seen since 2003, but we'll see about that. We're also gonna be taking a look at deep sleepers, guys that a lot of people don't know about. Sometimes even guys that aren't even in the league right now. They get a 10-day contract, they're filling in for a player that may have gotten injured. They're gonna get big minutes, and they're gonna put up big production. If you come to this channel, you will get that information before a lot of your league mates. It's gonna be fun. That's what we're here for. We're here to have fun. I've been doing this for around 6 or 7 years. I'm still getting better. I'm still growing, and I want to take you all on that journey. We're going to be looking at NBA highlights. We're just going to be looking at all the news that's coming out in the NBA, all the players that are going to have an impact on your fantasy teams in the future, such as guys that are just hitting the college circuit, Marvin Bagley, Michael Porter Jr., all types of information and news. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to have a fun time doing it. Again, I want to thank you all for tuning into my channel. This is the intro video just to give you guys a good idea on what we're going to be doing. On my next video, I'm going to be going into the basics of basics on how to get started with fantasy basketball. If you've been playing for a few years, you may not need to know this information, but if you're just getting started, definitely check it out. I'm going to be going into the different platforms that you can use to get started, talking about different types of leagues, different types of drafts that you may be getting into, and just a get started video. So if you are interested in fantasy basketball, interested in the NBA, interested in basketball news, stay tuned to this channel. Please subscribe, leave a comment. It's gonna be a very fun season, and I'm ready. I hope you all are too.